clutter is in them.
Come on.
But if you go ahead and assess your life while you're single and make the adjustment, then whenever Mr. or Mrs. Right come, you won't be wrong. Because I'm here to tell you, whatever you don't get rid of in transition, you will get rid of on your arrival. Yeah. Because if you don't decide, they're going to decide for you. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It was them. And they tell you, no, honey, that was all you. I know I ain't got. Do your own work. It's the same thing in the spirit. Folks want to become pastors, fivefold ministry gifts. They only do the homework. They only do the things that's necessary. When God called them, they just think, I'm finished. Oh, you're not finished. You're starting. You're just starting. This ministry ain't finished.
Come on.
The prophetic teacher, I'm telling you, every accruement that we've done in this house, you're not finished. There's more yet to be said. Every time something happens, we get a blessing or something, we think that's finished. We just blow it, don't we? God blesses us, we just say, hey! I don't care if it's financial blessing, I don't care if it's a new car, I don't care if it's a new home. At that point, it's just the means. It's not the end. And so I'm going to show you, we got to get rid of this stigma, this mentality that's really want to keep us impeded or become an impediment to our overall spiritual health and well-being. We need to make up in our mind that our destiny is forward. I've overstayed my welcome in this condition. It's time for me to move out of this thing and shift to what God has set aside before the foundation. But He tucked it away on the inside of you, and it's still in seed form. It's in seed form. And one of the things I wrote, the greatest waste in the world is the difference between what we are and what we could become. That is the great waster. Y'all got that? What we are and what we could become. Make the choice today to close the gap so you can become what God has given you the potential to be. That's what I'm doing. I'm sharing. You close the gap. But we get it in the moment, but we don't get it for the long haul. These are truths to live by. That sooner or later you can pull it up on the screen. You can bring it up in your mind to understand that, what God is calling you to, you're not prepared for it as of yet. But you got to bring closure to your now. Now, this moment, this time, the way you feel about yourself, everything, there has to be closure. Why? Because the greatest waste in your life is going to be the difference between what you are now and what you could be in the future. But when our future makes a demand on us that our present can't provide, then change is inevitable. When our future makes a demand on us that our present cannot provide, then change is inevitable. Just think about Jesus. He's at a feast, wedding. Anybody remember that? Yeah, am I right? Jesus chilling, him and the guys. I don't know. Well, they don't really stop real. Yeah, he got some disciples there. Yeah, he does. Yeah, you got the governor of the feast, and you got the groom and everything. And you know what happened? They were popping the cork on some vintage stuff. Everybody was probably a little tipsy. We don't know. I don't know if it was grape juice or whatever. I believe it was the real deal. But it don't mean you get a license to go do it. But you got to know your mind. But he was there. You got the bridegroom himself in a feast that's metaphor for where we are on many levels. But the thing that I was thinking about when I was thinking about that thought is that he had to do something. He had to bring change to himself because his future was putting a demand on him. His future was putting a demand on him because the woman, his mother, came up to him and said, hey man, the party about to stop, dude. Why don't you just bam get the party started? Or second win. He told that woman, what I got to do with you? He was basically saying it ain't my time yet. But the future put a demand on him. So he had to change. He could have just whined. He adjusted her paradigm. Because it wasn't until she said to the servants, whatever he tells you to do. So she must have stepped out a little bit and got a little bossy. And tell everybody, I know somebody who can fix this. Let me get back with you. And ran over to her son. He said, hold on, woman. There's a script higher than this situation. There's a future greater than my predicament. I must step outside of this predicament and declare something right now. And that is what God will do sometimes with us. But we like to look at what we got. Just like the woman over with that 2 Kings 4. Where her and the sons, her husband had died, Elijah coming over, trouble in the house, trying to tell us to do some certain things and saying, I'm hungry, give me something. I ain't got nothing but this little morsel in my hand and a little oil. Am I right? Said, this meat, we just going, and the thing, I'm going to preach that. I have never preached it, but I'm going to preach it because I like something in there. She said, me and the boys going to die. We're going to shut the door and die. Boy, that'll preach. Because that's what you feel when you ain't got enough. You feel like this is diverted. This is my portion in life. Because I'm looking at what I got. He said, you know what? Don't look at your predicament. Get out of there. There you go. He said, go to all the people in the city and get many vessels as you need. When he went and got all the vessels, he kept pouring that oil kept coming. She's like, all right, we increasing now. And then finally ran out. The same thing about her. She ran out because her mind couldn't be extended enough. She was so confined over time, and she had this death trap in her mind. I'm just gonna die. She couldn't break the boundaries and the limitation of her mind to go and get more vessels. So the prophetic was limited on what it could do. Because she was so interested in when time was up, I'm gonna shut the door and die, just like we do. I'm gonna show you some guys here in 2 Kings 7. We cannot allow it. Even I fight with that. I'm like, man, we ain't got none of this, we ain't got none of that. I'm torn between two lovers. Potential is speaking. It's like, we got potential. We can do some things. We need building, we need property, like we shared on yesterday. The church meeting. But then the other part is like, hold on a second. Look at what you got. But like I said, when your future makes a demand on us that our present can't provide, then change is inevitable. We can't downgrade our dream to match our reality. We got to upgrade our faith to match our destiny. Knowing a transformation in our thinking will shift our destiny.
That's it right there.
I got a teacher called the bigger picture. I got a whole bunch of subliminal, now they're not subliminal, they're more cognitive terms. Like cognitive dissonance and stuff like that. Got a message that's going to do a solical work on us to shift our thinking, because you can be big in your spirit and limited in your thinking.
That's right.
That's why being renewed in the spirit of our mind is so important.
Yes.
Victory is predicated on my response to my spirit. But the capacity to my victory is the condition of my soul. Which you can hold, which you can contain. Because, you know, our spirit is victorious all the time.
Yes. 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 That's
The
right.
mind, will, and emotions is that unholy trinity that likes to enslave us.
Yeah.
Let me go. Let me get my stuff. Let's go look at 4 guys.
Mm-hmm.
Amen. The 3 Stooges plus 1. 2 Kings 7. 2 Kings 7, verse 1. Y'all ready?
Yes.
All right. We're going to look at the outcasts of society. We're going to look at some people, the 4 people right here, that just don't fit the mold. They got a particular ailment, infirmity. You got. I'm going to set the backdrop on it, and I'm going to charge you a little bit. We're going to close. How much time we got? 2 hours? Verse 1. That's a pathetic word. Then Elijah said, go ahead, honey, read it for me, baby. I'll get verse 1 for you. Then Elijah said, hear ye the word of the Lord. Thus saith the Lord, tomorrow, about this time, shall a measure of fine flour be sold for a shekel. Ooh, that's what's happening right now. And 2 measures of barley for a shekel. Oh, what did I preach? In the gate of Samaria. You got to go to chapter 6 to find out the whole commotion, the whole backdrop. It was the fattening of the lamb. People was eating babies. Yeah, they was eating all kind of stuff. As it said, dove dung and stuff. I mean, famine was on the land because of rebellious leadership. Let me just drop in this one on you. Just to help you out. Some of y'all may be on famine. It's an issue of authority. Trust me. You say, well, I don't know. I just can't make ends meet. My bag got holes in it. Every time I sow it, it just ain't coming back to me. I don't feel the joy of the Lord. It's an issue of famine. When you should be praising God, you complain. Complaining is an issue of authority. Because you're telling God, you don't know what you're doing. You're worshiping your circumstance. You mean I got to watch the thermometer?